G'day, Wayne Bragg again. Sitting on this beautiful big old log. This is on my property here, still in Childers, Queensland, Australia. This is in the Aussie bush, just a beautiful place. Bit of breeze about at the moment, so I don't know if you can hear me clearly, but I want to share with you today my feelings on fear. And how fear can really sort of disable you and really make you have a crappy life. A couple of years ago, I thought I was on top of the world. Mr. Opportunity, Mr. Entrepreneur. I had 5 properties. I used to go around boasting that to everybody. I had a heap of money invested in the stock market. Things were looking really great in my life, you know. Good relationship with my beautiful wife. All good. But I was so focused on what I could get, what I could create, how many houses I could get, whether I had a nice car. You know, the best thing that ever happened to me when all that was taken away. I made a couple of bad decisions, saw the green-eyed monster in the stock market and went a bit heavy on a couple of stocks, and next thing you know, I'm selling the properties and left with a big debt. Man, that was really knocked the wind out of my sails, I tell you. I couldn't sleep at night. You know, I was thinking, what am I going to do? And had a real fear from the gut, you know. And I felt sick, you know. And my wife, she just supported me, and I got through it. Everything changed. And as I started to change and grow inside, then my outside started to change. If you look around yourself right now and you look at your own life, you look at where you are in your relationships, you look at where you are in your finances, you look at where you are with your health, everything, absolutely everything in your life comes from within inside. So if you're not happy what's on the outside, then it's fair to say that you're lacking on the inside. Fear can do that to you. There's a beautiful story that the Indians used to tell their kids, and I'll never forget when I heard it. A father and son sitting there down by the stream fishing. And the father would say to his son, you know that every one of us has 2 wolves inside us. A white wolf, which represents love, peace, prosperity, harmony, balance, and a black wolf, which is all about greed, fear, anxiety, hate. And both those wolves are fighting inside us constantly. And the young son looks up to his dad and he says, which one usually wins? And the father looks at his son and says, the one you feed the most. The one you feed the most. I mean, that's pretty profound. Mozzies are biting me. That's what happens in life. If you feed anxiety, if you feed emotion, you feed fear, that's what you create. What you think about, you bring more about. So what I want to teach and share with you here today is that you can have it all. Unfortunately, we're not taught these sort of tools in school. We're not given the ability to learn these things at school. And that's what we really need in society right now, is that our whole education system needs to be changed. If you guys said to me, Wayne, you know, in a year's time you're going to be sitting on a log in the bush in a beautiful property making a video that's going to go out there worldwide and sharing that with everybody, I would have laughed. I said, no way. And if you're sitting there right now with fear in your heart saying, I can't do what this guy does, no way. I'm here to say, yes, you can. Bloody oath you can. Every one of us has the ability. If I can do it, you can do it.
Guess where I am? Up the top of a 90-metre Telstra tower. Yep, I'm 90 metres in the air, flying with the birds, having a great time. It's the most fantastic morning. The temperature's absolutely perfect. Oh, I'm having a ball. Listen, what I want to share with you today is about fear. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. It's one of my most favourite acronyms. So many times in life we let fear control us. We have fear of success. You know, a worry that we won't succeed something. How crazy is that? If we don't give it a go, if we don't get out there and try it, how are we going to know if we're ever going to fail? So by not doing anything at all, you've already failed. I think all of us know within our spirit, within our hearts, that we need to really do something for this planet. We need to make changes. Those changes come from within us, from within your mind, from taking control of your ego consciousness and turning it into real presence right here, right now, in the moment. That is what it's all about. Too many of us are living in the future or in the past. We think that we're going to be happy when we achieve this certain amount of money or these material possessions. And what we do is we project that happiness into the future and we suffer at the present time. We can only experience life itself in the now. It's the absolute presence and the quality of our consciousness which dictate the quality of our future. For me, fear is just not real. It doesn't really exist. I used to be afraid of climbing towers and be scared of heights. So I just kept doing it until the fear went away. And that's what it's about. We've got to get ourselves outside our comfort zone. That's where all the growth is. That's where we really move forward. Please just enjoy this incredible view I'm about to share with you. As I say, I'm on 90 metres in the air on a Telstra structure. I'll just give you a brief look around and I will see you soon. This is how I'm hooked on. Sure, I got a belt and some climbing hooks, and that's how we manage our safety and that's how we manage our fear factor. You do things in a safe and controlled manner. That's how we should lead our life. But please don't live life unconsciously and to be stuck in the mode of what everybody else is doing. If you see everyone heading in one direction, well, you should head the other way because it's normally wrong.
This is Wayne Bragg, Outback, Australia, Queensland. Just outside of Blackhall, I'm on the way to a job and I decided to stop and go to the loo. And I looked down on the ground here and I saw something that I've never seen in my life. This is absolutely amazing. And I don't know what the hell's going on here. But this is some sort of mad slater migration. And slaters are like a little critter, little bug. And you know, you usually see a few of them under a rock somewhere or whatever. But the ground here is absolutely covered in them. And I mean millions, absolute millions of these things. And they are all heading in one direction. And the track of these things goes for as far as I can see. So what the hell is going on? Check this out. There's millions of them. And they're all heading in one direction. Maybe I should walk up the trail and actually see where they're going. So there's some sort of mass hysteria happening here. Some sort of collective consciousness that is driving these critters in one direction. Does any one of them actually know where they're going? I think us humans do the same thing, you know. Oh, everyone's going that way, so we'll just do the same thing.
The true power in life is to actually be an individual. Hey guys, go the opposite direction. Someone pull out of there. Go the other way. Man, this is crazy. I'll have to go up and see where they're all going. Ground's covered with them.